Hello and welcome, my friends. This is Jennifer from Mystic Star. I want to thank you so much for spending time with me today and watching this video. Today we're going to kind of look at and acknowledge Black Friday and how it's impacting us. We're all gearing up for the holidays and there's lots of sales and lots of excitement building as we start to enter into December. However, Black Friday kind of has darker roots than just some great sales. Black Friday came about when a couple of stockbrokers in 1869 drove the prices of gold up, which caused a stock market crash, which again would impact not only them but everybody around them, causing it to become a Black Friday. Then later on in history, there started to be more traffic and car accidents because more and more people were taking this Friday off. Americans have their Thanksgiving on Thursday, and so many of them were taking that Friday off as well, which caused people to have increased traffic, car accidents, because people were focused in on gearing up for the holidays and weren't paying attention to what was right in front of them, literally. Then marketing teams started to really put out really great Friday sales because people were taking the Friday off. So then there became Black Friday sales, which then in turn we've all heard about the fights and the physical violence that has occurred at different places of business because of these sales. Well, what I wanted to focus in on in this reading is really what should we be focusing in on. There's so many distractions and so much energy happening right now. I wanted to see what it is we really needed to be focusing in on. So I created this spread to help kind of give us a bit more clarity in what it is we should be focusing in on. So the deck I chose for this reading, I had to go with the Tarot of the Haunted House. With everything that's going on, it can get kind of scary out there, and this Sasha Graham's deck just screamed Black Friday reading. Alright, there will be a link below, of course, to this deck, so should it speak to you, and I highly recommend it. Sasha Graham is an amazing tarot reader, and she's fantastic. Alright, so we're going to start off with question 1, which is really a basic question. What should I be looking for this Black Friday? The Ace of Pentacles. That grounding and nurturing energy is just screaming out of this card. Pentacles are all about that growth and abundance. This ivy vine is really screaming to me. That connection to groundedness and to Mother Earth and Gaia. Friday shouldn't always be about that consumerism. Black Friday is also about that connection piece. Connecting into Gaia and connecting into that source. So let's look at question 2. What is the biggest obstacle in attaining this amazing find? And that's the Four of Wands. Fours are a foundational number. Wands are about that passion and fire. The Four of Wands is usually a celebratory community card. And depending on how you look at it, this could, I guess, be a community card. But these 4 posts that Sasha's put here, they're indicative of Pamela Coleman Smith's original 4-posted kind of celebration. And what's going to stand in your way to really connecting into Gaia and into that beautiful, nurturing, loving energy is going to be that community pull. Like I said earlier, we're starting to gear into the holidays. There's lots of things that are happening, lots of things that need to get done. That pull is really going to impact your ability to connect in to source and to plant your seed and start forming these amazing roots, because what we're going to plant on Friday is really going to help bring abundance and amazing growth during the spring. So let's look at question 3. What will help me find what I am looking for? So it's going to help you really connect in with this nurturing, loving energy and plant this seed. The 8 of Cups. Such a beautiful card. That inner journey will help. When we start to really reflect on what those inner skills, gifts, and abilities are, it will help us really form that seed. Will help us make that foundational growth that we need for amazingness to come. Let's look at question 4. How can I overcome the obstacles that I face in getting my hands on this amazing find? Fantastic card. It's the moon. I love this representation of it. Now the moon, it's the 18th card in the major arcana. That connection in to that divine feminine energy of the moon is really going to help overcome this piece. Kind of almost embracing that wild side, not conforming to what the community is really asking of you, rather going with that in-depth search into those unknown and mysterious places so that you can get this information, so that you can really get this seed in that nice cocoon of warm, loving energy that will help bring that foundation that you so want for that spring, I guess, blossoming, if you will. Let's look at the 5th question. What will I gain from this find? And that's the 5 of Cups. What the Ace of Pentacles is offering you is a clear determination of the 2 cups that usually remain unturned. Usually 3 of these cups are overturned and the person is mourning the loss and grieving what they don't have. This pentacle will really embrace what it is you do have and celebrate that duality and union. Alright, and the final question, how will this find impact my life? What a fantastic card. I love this version of the Hermit. It's just, there are no words to describe how this just makes me happy. The Hermit is the 9th card in the major arcana, and it talks about that inner journey. How this process and how the Ace of Pentacles is really going to impact you is going to be that you're not going to need such an in-depth journey. This pentacle will bring you about ideas and knowledge about yourself that you hadn't really thought of, and it would have taken quite some time with you in the Hermit. The blossoming amazingness that's going to come from it when you connect in and give yourself that time to nurture and love yourself, giving that inner journey space will help give you that direction and stability that's going to help you onto that next level. This is a fun little spread that I created just because I had seen so many flyers in my inbox about fantastic sales this Friday. And I wanted to try and look at really what is it that we need. We don't really need yet another VCR. And most of you are giggling because None of us got that in our inbox, but we don't need that newest, brightest, and shiniest. What we do need is that connection in. And I wanted to kind of give people the ability to start looking at what it is they truly need and ideas on how they can start nurturing and honing in on these abilities. I hope you found this video fun and helpful, gave you a little insight and direction into what you could expect this Friday. If you have a set of cards, I have a link below to the spread where you too can kind of dive into looking at what Black Friday could possibly offer you. If you like this video, please remember to give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for the latest content. As you can see here, you really never know where I'm going to go next. Also, if you like this video and want to support me in making more, I have a Patreon page with many tiers and lots of perks. I've provided a helpful link below, so why not go check it out. Until tomorrow, my friends.